Hi everyone and welcome back to Woman2Woman. Well, this week at our Friday session we began a new study by Louis Giglio called Relatable. From the time we were born, relationships have shaped who we are and how we relate to others. And in this study, Louis asks the question, are we able to relate to others? We want to create meaningful relationships in our lives, not relationships that are broken and shattered. You know, when God created the world, he created Adam in the garden and he was pleased with what he saw. However, when he saw that Adam was alone, he wasn't pleased, and he created Eve for companionship, for relationship. We were born for relationship. What are your relationships like today? Are they healthy and thriving, or are there some that need some work, perhaps struggling in some relationships today? Well, this study is all about relationship. It's about relationship between ourselves and our Father God. It's about relationship with ourselves and our relationship with others. And we're going to be journeying through those significant relationships in our lives. You know, from an early age, we would bond with others. If you think back to the playground, when we would play with our school friends, and there was always a phrase that would emerge, "That's not fair." When we saw a friend with a toy that we wanted, or receiving a bigger portion of something that we wanted, or they wanted to play with someone else, and you would cry out, "That's not fair. Why are they not playing with me? That's not fair. That's my toy." But is that a phrase that was left in the playground? Or do you still find yourself saying it today? That's not fair. Why are they getting married and I'm not? That's not fair. Why do they have children and I don't? That's not fair. I don't feel loved. That's not fair. Why is that person receiving that opportunity over me? Why have I been passed over for promotion again? Why does that person, everything that they touch seems to just come naturally? Why does it not happen for me that way? It's not fair. And Jesus was teaching on this in Matthew chapter 20 when he tells us the parable about a landowner who throughout the day hires a series of workers to work in his vineyard. At the end of the day, he calls for the foreman to pay his workers. Those that started out very early in the morning and worked all throughout the day in the scorching heat were annoyed. And they complained that those that had only been working for a few hours were receiving just the same amount of money as them. It's not fair. Why are they getting the same amount of money as us? When we've been working in this scorching heat all day, they expected to be receiving more. And we're like that. We expect God to give us more grace and more love than we're prepared to show someone else. And that's not what Jesus teaches us. Jesus teaches us to love one another. He teaches us to be patient and to be kind with one another. And in this study, we're going to look at those key relationships in our lives. We're going to look at how to make them more meaningful relationships, to give up the jealousy and the bitterness and the resentment and start to love one another. So if that interests you, then tune in next week as we continue our study of Relatable. Until next time, God bless.